Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. There's truly amazing news happening in the AI space right now, especially with ChatGPT and Google. The fight is on. This is pretty insane. Now, I got two articles I want to share with you. This one being, check this out. This is really mind blowing, in my opinion, because we have Bill Gates saying that ChatGPT will change the world. This is pretty insane, and you gotta take this. You gotta listen to this little paragraph right here. This is Bill Gates saying, "Until now, artificial intelligence could read and write, but could not understand the content. The new programs like ChatGPT will make many office jobs more efficient by helping to write invoices or letters. This will change the world." This is pretty insane. He also goes and says that this is going to change the world much like the internet changed the world. So he's literally comparing the internet to he's comparing ChatGPT to the internet, which is pretty insane. Now, when Bill Gates comes out and says things like this, you know that it is the real deal. Now, check out this. He says that, look at this paragraph right here. He said that the chat box that gives strikingly human like responses to user queries is as significant as the invention of the internet. Okay, he's literally comparing ChatGPT to the internet. And we know how the internet has changed our lives. I mean, without the internet, you wouldn't have social media, you wouldn't really have YouTube, you wouldn't be watching this video. I wouldn't be making this video. It would be impossible to do things like that. The internet opened up basically computers to be able to communicate with each other and for the ideas to be shared across the entire world. I mean, the invention of the internet is like, the level of the telephone, right? But even more. So with ChatGPT, listening to Bill Gates, you could saying what he's saying, you could see here is the absolute future. Now check this out. Here's a second article I told you about, and Google. Okay, Google is falling behind. Now, we know that Google tried to talk about Bard, which is the competitor to ChatGPT. Here's the problem, guys. This is what's happening, right? Google search engine is the number one search engine, in the world. It's like 89% of people use Google. The problem is that when ChatGPT is being operational for like Microsoft, and remember Microsoft has Bing as their search engine. People are more likely going to go to Bing because Bing is using ChatGPT versus Google, which is just a old-fashioned search, right? So Google has to whatever. I mean, they better be hiring more people. They better be working 24/7, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, whatever it takes. But basically, if Bing is able to gain more market share, the Microsoft is going to explode, right? So Google really has to get this out like ASAP. I wouldn't be surprised if the CEO is literally in the offices of these programmers, basically with the whip saying, "Hurry, code faster," or whatever, whatever he has to do. Here's the problem. Some employees now have complained that basically it was botched, right? It was botched, rushed, botched, and comically short-sighted. This is a Google employee saying this, and Alphabet shares dropped more than 9% this week amid Google's attempt to compete with Microsoft's ChatGPT integration. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you, okay? This is what makes CEOs, and employees. This person is basically saying, "Oh, they screwed up, they rushed it, blah, blah, blah." Well, at the end of the day, like, this is why the CEO, Sundar, gets paid what he gets paid, because he's there trying to make the right decisions for the company. I agree that it is better to let people know that Google's coming out with something really soon than to wait for the product to be perfect. Now, I could also understand from the employee's point of view, they're thinking, "Hey, you cut our work halfway through. That's sort of not fair. We're botching this launch or this announcement," right? But at the same time, you got to think, everybody's listening to ChatGPT. They're asking, where the hell is Google, right? Where's Google right now? And that's why it's important. I think it was important for the CEO to come out and say, "Hey, we got it. We're almost there. We're about to launch." Whether they push it back a few more weeks, at least it lets people know that, hey, Google will be coming out with this. Just, don't leave us just yet to Bing. Now, Bing, on the other hand, has to basically really, really capitalize from now until then. So I don't know what that looks like. I sort of used to use Bing because they had cool pictures and stuff like that. But I just eventually ended up going back to Google because Google is simpler, and I just kind of like Google. So I am, I do have a bias. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am more of a team Google. I use a lot of Google. YouTube is Google, so I love Google. But Microsoft, it has a very unique opportunity right now to really start gaining some of that share. Now, what about Apple? Where's Apple with all this? They're like third in place. They're not even saying anything. They're just sitting in the driver's, in the passenger side, in the back seat, actually, just kind of looking at these two companies go head to head. I want to see Apple jump in and see what they're gonna give us, right? As far as this AI revolution. Now, check this out. One thing on Google, I hate the name Bard. I think the name Bard sounds terrible. ChatGPT, at first it was hard to remember, like the GPT part, but now thinking like Bard is terrible. I wish they would have came out with a better name, but that's just me. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this video. Please let me know what are your thoughts. Are you a Google person? Are you a Microsoft person? Who do you think is going to win this AI race? And tell me, where the hell is Apple with all this? This very interesting stuff. Again, make sure you subscribe because I'm making these videos daily. And, just news is coming out left and right. And if you're into this AI revolution, stick it here because I'm going to go and search the internet for the latest and greatest articles. So, keep you entertained. Again, if you like these videos, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and go ahead and like and leave a comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.